This is match number 3 in the Sharks Rotation Showdown between Efren Reyes and Jerico Bañares. And back with us here, sa labanan, or I have to speak in English, I have to remind myself. This is the battle between the champ Efren Bata Reyes, who's no longer a bata, because bata means kid in Filipino.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's going up against Jerico Bañares, and Efren won the leg. Is this the case? We did not see who won the leg. Jerico won the leg. He is in pink. And during the warm-ups earlier, I just noticed that he was smiling a lot when he was, around the champ. This is the first time that they're going to match up against each other again in rotation. And Efren was joking earlier that he said, these kids nowadays are so good that they're giving me advantage balls now.
Yes, yun na nga.
Jerico Bañares, yeah.
Jerico
is so humble during the interview, saying that he just wants to learn something from Efren here, and he scores 17 on the break immediately.
7 and the 10.
Yeah. Break, of course, brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar. Shot on the 1, so 17 zip immediately here for Jerico Bañares, and tries to play a safety against one of the best kick shot artists in the history of the game. And here he comes, the legend, Efren Reyes, the magician. What kind of magic are we going to see here from him today? But this is a pretty decent safety here, and he chooses to give it back to Jerico. This is rotation, by the way, so if you feel that you cannot escape the safety, you can just return the shot to your opponent, and he's going to have to fire at the object ball at the spot from behind the head string. Jerico now up to 18, and he has a shot on the 2.
So after nitong dos, meron siyang 3-9 na kombinasyon.
Yeah. Jerico tried to avoid the combination, but ends up leaving the 2 ball for Efren Reyes.
The magician is in action.
It's nice also interviewing Efren Reyes. All you need to do is ask him one question, and he's going to come up with a kilometric answer. He's so eloquent. But he does respect all of the new guys who are coming along. Efren, of course, 65 years old already. Still at the top of his game. Going up against somebody more than half his age in Jerico Bañares, who is 31 years old. So Efren finally gets to the 2 ball. Now he has this 3-9 combination that he's going to play. So Efren now to 11. The 5-6 does not appear to be automatic. Efren can actually address it right now, but he does not. So let's see what he does with the 5-6. He may address this coming back, though.
So
tries to, but doesn't make contact.
May nagsasabi dito na may maingay po sa coverage. Ano kaya yun?
I'm not quite sure what that is. Looks like one of our microphones might be on the blink. So I'm sure our technical team is trying to figure this one out. Yeah, it looks like everything's okay, so. Yeah, Efren now has to figure out this 5-6. He is taking his time. It's a bit of a tester really here. It does not go in as a combination shot.
Meron siguro siyang gustong gawin dito pero since yun na nga, hindi na tayo bumabata, nahihirapan siya siguro, no?
Well, also, it's kind of cold already down there where they're
It
playing.
is, oo.
Yeah, Efren frees the five. What a
look
shot.
at that.
And he can see the 6 ball. Boy, Jerico Bañares, the moment that the 5 went down, he just sat down.
That's right.
And he's now taking some mental notes on how Efren is going to pulverize this rack. Up to 29 now for Efren. You can see the 8 into the side pocket, perhaps even the corner pocket.
So ito yung first time dito sa Sharks na nakikita natin si Efren Reyes na walang kakampi.
Yeah,
No?
that's true.
Singles kumbaga, di ba?
Yeah, he was with Ronnie Alcano the last time. And he's up to 48 now. $12 ball. It's going to give it to him. That fast. Rack number 1.
And the first
going
point
away.
comes to the Magician.
Yeah, and all the Sharks are here.
Clapping.
All of the Sharks players that we will be seeing, who will be seeing action tonight, they are here. Efren Reyes, look at the resume on this guy. I mean, we need about 16 pages to at least come close to the achievements of this gentleman. He put the Philippines on the map. Perhaps one of the top 5 greatest Filipinos to ever play a sport. He's up there with guys like Flash Elorde, Paeng Nepomuceno.
Oh naman.
Yeah, he really put the Philippines on the map right there. The living legend. And we have a Zimatarsi sighting again. He's behind us now. But there's Efren right there. Always intense. And I like Carlo Biado's comment the last time that he was here that Efren is in such great condition, playing condition, that it doesn't matter if he's 65.
Yeah. Well, he's looking young actually.
Yeah.
Compared sa mga nakikita natin sa YouTube, medyo parang hindi siya nag-aayos. Pero ngayon, para siyang bumata ng 20 years. Sa tingin ko,
Yeah, he is going to be breaking once Eric figures out how to rack this up. Here in rack number 2. I mean, he put if you think that rotation is such a Filipino game, Efren actually put rotation on the map for the Philippines. He said during his interview that this is actually the game that he helped make famous.
Yes. Oh.
And Jerico is picking his brain right now, trying to get as much as he can. Of course, rotation is no longer like the normal game that you see nowadays. It's more of 10 ball. A lot of people are still playing 9 ball. Efren's favorite variant actually right now is 1 pocket billiards.
Ayun, isa rin yun. At sabi ni Vic Bidal, sabi niya, Efren defies age.
Yeah, he just showed us with that 5-6 problem that he just solved easily. And how many times have we seen Efren under pressure on the biggest stage deliver, except on this break, of course, which is a dry break. However, still brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar.
So nothing on the break para dito kay Efren Bata.
And Jerico can see the 1 ball. It won't be long when we see some of our Sharks players have their own merch. Like, of course, we see the Panday having his own shirt. Efren, of course, does have his own merch. How about the Zimatarsi having his own merch?
And Yoda Mess.
And Yoda Mananabas. Yes. And Oka Gangnam Style. I mean, those guys are going to be so famous.
And the Arnold Nano.
Yeah, the teapot and the T-bone.
Oh, Robin Hood Cruz is here with us.
Yep. Good evening. Oh, Jericho left the 2 ball, and up comes the champ. Well, this is not going to be an easy out, though, for Efren because he's now hooked behind the 14.
Yeah.
Again, there is no mass saying here, although Efren has that in his arsenal to go around the 14, but we're sticking with the classic rules of rotation, and he just says spot. This is one thing also, of course, this is the quirk of this game, is that you can't hit it, give it back to your opponent, put it back in the spot, and look at what the spot is right now. It's in the crowd of balls.
Ayun na nga. So ano kayang diskarte na gagawin dito?
May have to
Ni
play
Panday.
safe, although maybe it does look, that's a very small avenue behind the 6 ball though.
Lusot naman itong dos.
Let's see if that's the case, because we're looking at it. It appears that it passes.
It
But
should. Kaso
it
nga
did
lang,
not.
Yeah, it did not for Jerico Bañares.
And again, Jericho gets fortunate because Efren's hooked behind the 5. And he's going to ask for the spot again.
Another
Because
respot.
the 15 and the 13 did not move. And our referee, Eric Salud, says, hold on, let me get this correct.
And from Joe Ray Tan Concepcion, Sir AJ, baka naman pwede mahawakan yung tako ni Efren para sa kanya.
You try that. You know what Gary Arago did earlier? He was shooting with the cue of Django Bustamante.
Of Django.
Yeah, that's what Gary Arago was doing earlier.
Sige, mamaya
I think
siguro.
Romel Labrador tried to reach for it, but Gary was using it first.
Paunahan talaga.
Yeah. So another spot requested by Efren. He's making Jericho work, and this is probably the life lesson that Jericho's going to get here. Until such time as that cluster gets cleared, he's going to keep on spotting and spotting and spotting the whole time. Now the 6 ball is really now looks like it's in the way.
Yeah, it is. So, tingnan natin kung kombinasyon ang gagawin niya dito sa 6.
Yeah, Jericho's now faced with the problem. This is where the veteran smarts of Efren comes in. All right, I still don't want what I see. I just give it to you, spot and spot and spot, all you want. Of course, Efren, being the older player, is more patient. Will wait for his spot. Will wait for his opportunity, a clean opportunity. This time it's a roll done by Jericho. It's another hide, and Efren's probably going to say, all right, spot this again.
Well, looks like it.
There's no benefit going for the 2 ball, actually, unless he's figured something out. Oh, he's going to go 2 rails now. That's a foul.
No, yeah, no contact sa dos.
Yeah, he's very upset at himself right now because he needed to put a little bit more into that shot. And Jericho's not going to respot this. He's going to fire it where it is right now. And now destroy that position of the 6. So in case Efren asks for another spot, the 2 now becomes makeable. However, now the 2 ball is seen up table by Efren. And he will oblige by playing a safety. Now Jericho can see part of this 2 ball. And if he can't, he's going to kick at this or ask for a respot. He's going to kick at it.
Yeah, 1 real kick. And sells out the 2.
Yeah, but also developed a problem there with the higher balls, with the 10 and 11. And judging by the score, Efren's going to need those balls later on, unless he can combine with the higher balls, so he doesn't have to go there anymore. Oh, Efren missed on the 2. Remember, rack number 1 went to Efren Reyes. Now Jerico Bañares has a clean look at the table until he needs to get to the 10 ball.
Ay, sinubukan siguro tamaan yun.
He didn't make contact though. Again, this is going to be all Jericho until he needs to get to the 10 ball. He's got 6 right now. Now to 10. 5 ball to give him 15. Can work around to get to the 6 into the side.
Ito, shoutout kay Juan Mark Anthony, mga tropang matalino. Yan, malapit sa amin yan.
Mm-hmm. Up to 21. He has to figure out how to get to that 10 ball and break it up. He's running out of prep balls to do that.
Siguro using the 9.
Up to 36.
So ito na, gagamitin yung 9 dito para tamaan itong 11 and 10 cluster. Iniwasan. Lusot pa naman pala
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Didn't look like it was earlier.
Kala ko dikit na dikit yung dalawa.
45 to 55, and this 11 is going to give him rack number 2. So Jerico Bañares, from the miss on the 2 ball by Efren, just goes through the entire rack, and we are now tied at 1 rack apiece. Jerico will be breaking in rack number 3.
Ayan. At syempre, gusto natin pasalamatan ng ating sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aquavi, Mudkicks by V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dehadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, and Ropa Commercial.
Jerico Bañares on your screens working on that tip. Is that his breaking cue?
Yeah, looks like it. He's playing with a wooden shaft. So it looks like a BK Rush, I think.
Mm-hmm. They call this guy the John Lloyd Cruz of Philippine billiards. And I see the Cobra, Jeffrey Ignacio, has also made his way up here to the balcony to join guys like Larry Lim. And actually, Ronnie Alcano is also here in the balcony. So, pretty star-studded group. Livan Corteza, of course, right behind us here.
The Slayer.
Ban, bati ka muna. Yeah, the Slayer is right here. So, yeah. Yeah.
Binabati ko nga pala yung mga sponsors ko, no? Lalo kay Divini Hughes ng West Iowa Liberty, USA.
Yeah. I'm sure they're awake already by now. So that was Livan Corteza, who advanced to the semifinals today after surviving a hill match against Jeffrey Ignacio. So Efren, he's behind the head string. Puts the 1 in. I don't know how these gentlemen can concentrate on playing at such a high level if they're smelling all this delicious food.
Yeah, that's right. Smelling pork here.
Yeah, Efren sort of overcooked his preparation on the 3. He's still okay, though, but they want to come this close to the 15 ball.
Pero yung siguradong hindi overcook itong naamoy natin.
Yeah, it smells delicious, man. This not frozen against the 15, which is the good news. The bad news is this going to be a major league thin cut on the 3, and position on the 4 is not going to be guaranteed. Looks like he's hitting this thick. That means he's going to play safe.
So ito madaling counter.
Yeah, or a spot because the 15 ball is in the way.
Yeah.
Jerico Bañares does the counter, but puts
Pero
it
kite, oh.
into a spot where the 3 ball is seen. And it's a billiard to the 13. That's a possibility here for Efren.
Kombinasyon sana dapat dito kaso nga lang yung 8. Parang nasa way ng 3 papunta dito sa
I
13.
think Efren's looking at the 13 now. Oh, he's going to play safe behind the 13, although the 3 ball is a bit seen. So is Jerico going to take a page out of Efren's book and just do a cross bank? No, he is just going to tap this 3. Again, the 3-8 is not on because of where the 13 is.
Now, is the 3 and 13 on?
That is a good question.
Looks like it. Looks better than
The 3-8,
Yeah.
yes.
yung kanina rin.
Yeah, Efren found the
it's on.
3-13, yeah. And look at the position on the 3.
Well, pwede pa naman to.
Yeah, he can just like bring this back a bit. Settle for a long shot on the 4. And she's going to chop this in. He's going to use that 11 ball as a stopper. However, does he have enough of the 4? It looks like
I
he
think
does.
he does.
Efren now at 19.
$23. Oh, the cue ball.
Is on.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. So some uncharacteristic mistakes here from the champ. Oh boy, Eric had to find a way to put that 4 ball back in the spot. And finally, Eric, our referee Eric Salud, gets it back. This is a 4-10. No, just a separation from the 4.
But the cue ball
It's gonna
almost
stay
went
up.
in.
Yeah. Efren's going to have a safety shot here behind the clump of balls down there. Although he's just still looking at it. Probably going to use 2 balls, probably the 9 to hide the 4, and then this clump to hide the cue ball. But this has to be a very precise shot. Too weak it's seen, too strong it's seen.
Yan, magandang hapon din sa'yo, DP Del, and nagpapashoutout tong si Isaac Sienes dito sa kanyang ama na si Josue Sienes.
There it is, just as we said he would. He's going to give it back to Efren. And Eric's going to have another problem here trying to put the 4 ball in the right spot just behind. And is that the 15 ball? Yeah, this rack's going to take a while if they're going to play the spot game. Eric's going to nail it.
Just to make sure.
Yeah. All right. Efren's going to take this on. He's playing the 4-10. Well, got
Play
the 10
safe.
out of there. Yeah, played safe. And I think Jericho's got no choice but to return this to Efren. Or can he see enough of the 4 ball to get it off the bottom rail? Tries it, makes contact, and
Tago.
Yeah,
Tago
that
mga
is safe.
4.
However, Efren, let's see if he returns this to Jerico. Looks like the 14 is cutting off any angle that Efren might have to get to this. And he's returning it to Jerico. And Eric Salud back to trying to make this a correct spot without touching the 15 ball. He's got the 13 ball to nail this. But now with the 10 ball out of the way, it appears that the 4 ball is now makeable into the corner.
Yun lang. Parang, yes, he may have enough of the 4 to make the 4 on the corner.
Jericho still looking for his first points of this rack. Gets the 4.
Ayun.
And
but unfortunately,
yeah,
bumped into the 11.
He's completely hooked here, AJ.
Completely hooked. Baka magre-spot na naman siya dito.
He's studying a kick out.
Yung natural angle naharangan ng 11 eh.
And also down table with the 10.
Yeah.
Natural angle is blocking the kick.
Unless he manufactures an angle for
He
that.
can actually go down table, the short rail at the bottom rack, and then, well, he just said, let's just give this back to Efren.
Yun na nga. So another spot. Yan. Muntikan pa mali ata yung matampot na bola.
Was about to pick up the 6 ball when he realized that this 5 ball
But
was still the object
he's doing a good
ball.
job.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
In fairness.
And this is a easier spot now for Eric. He didn't need that to nail it with the 13 ball.
Now he tried something there. But instead, he sold out the 5.
Now the 6 appears to only go into the side pocket above as we see it.
Parang di pa nga ata lusot eh. Dahil
Oh
sa
yeah,
7.
because of the 7, you're right. So that 6 has no pocket right now. Or maybe as a bank. Let's see
Or
how
maybe
Jericho.
a combination.
Yeah, or Jericho plays this. Yeah, 6-14 perhaps. That's
Yeah,
what Jericho's
6-14.
looking at now.
Parang sinisilip din niya kung lusot nga dito sa kabila.
Doesn't seem like it though. Oh wow, tricky camera angles.
Well, that's it. Wala
Yeah.
nang problema dito sa layout na to.
Table has opened now for the Panday. Jerico Bañares now at 15 to 22. 22 now for him. He's taking the lead here in this rack.
No, naku.
Jericho.
Alam mo bakit?
Mm.
Inisip ko. Pero hindi ko lang
Oh
sinabi.
my gosh, AJ.
Sa
Do
totoo
not
lang.
curse.
Totoo.
How many championships do you owe Jerico Bañares already now?
Oh, man.
And now the GOAT has a pretty open layout here. He's up to 27. He has retaken the lead here. $36. Yeah, the score is 36 for Efren, 22 for Jericho.
Going 46.
46 for Efren. $57. Just needs a 12 ball and he's good. So 2-1 lead now.
Yeah, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the magician, Efren Reyes.
He's still trying to figure out why there's so much skid on this cue ball. There's Janko Bustamante just walking past.
And there's Angel. Yeah, with our score,
Yeah.
2-1 at ipapasa ngayon dito kay Cassie.
It's starting to smell like tinolang manok.
Tinolang manok.
That's what I'm starting to
Right.
smell, yeah.
At syempre maraming salamat sa Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua-V, Mudkicks by V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dejadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, and Ropa Commercial.
So once again, this is rack number 4. This is our second to the last match. Of course, later on, our final match today, Ronnie Alcano. I just had a long conversation with Ronnie Alcano earlier. And Carlo Biado. That will be the last match. Ronnie Alcano versus Carlo Biado. Now, Efren to break, leading 2 racks to 1 in this race to 5. Semifinals also will be a race to 5 as Anton Raga and Livan Cortez have already booked their seats. Anton Raga earlier today won 5-3 over Francisco Bustamante. And Livan Corteza had to survive a scare against Jeffrey Ignacio, who unfortunately missed an open shot to give Livan Corteza the win, 5-4. And now here 2-1, rack number 4, Efren Reyes to break. And this break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar. Gentleman from Angeles, Pampanga, breaking. And it's another dry break. Some issues in the table on the table right now. The 6 and the 7 tied up. The 4 does not have its own pocket unless it passes the 9. Unless you can get the cue ball to pass the 9.
Tries to go around.
Yeah.
Kaso nga lang na-hook dito sa
runs
11.
runs into traffic there. So will Jerico give this up? Now he's going to kick at it.
A good result.
Yeah, he's going to force Efren to either return this to him or the kick down table. Efren is leading 2-1. Efren with a kick shot.
Wow. Look at that.
Impeccable touch. It's an impeccable touch there.
Ang ganda talaga tingnan ng pato, no?
Yeah. Jericho is going to go 2 rails to get to the 2.
Good
contact. And actually frees up the 6, but the 13 got in the way. Efren's got a clean look at this 2 ball.
Yeah.
Might even have enough to get it into the corner.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Use the 4 ball to put in the 2. And solved one problem in the process. But this problem still remains with the 6, 7, and 13.
He wants that to bounce a bit. Now, will this be a carom? 4 to the 10.
Reyes now at 5.
15.
Yeah, it is to the 12.
12 ba yun? 12 pala
Yeah,
yun,
it's
no?
12. So he's up to 17.
Wasn't that the 10?
Could be right. Yeah, you could be right. That.
Yeah, this one is a purple
Yeah.
stripe.
Yeah.
So the 10 ball was
So,
down.
He's up to 15 now.
Now he's 19.
Efren's,
24.
yeah, Efren's doing a clinic on how to play rotation.
Basta mabigyan lang talaga siya ng makeable layout, talagang uubusin niya.
And the 7 ball does pass all that traffic. Now up to 30. Efren going for 37.
Wala nang problema dito, no?
Go, do it.
Well, it's against the magician, really. Well, it's safe to say.
All right.
Nine
45 now
to the 11.
to get the 54 last 2 balls.
What? That doesn't sound well.
Well, he's still okay for the 11.
Pero hindi siguro yung gantong dikit ang pato sa sa
Yeah,
rail.
yeah. Because you said safe to say, some adventurous things do happen.
Man. Wala naman problema.
No
See,
problem.
no problem talaga.
That is the GOAT.
And
Efren survives the safe to say, by the way.
yes, eto na nga, 3-1 in favor of the GOAT, Efren Bata Reyes.
All right. Of course, we do still have one more matchup today to share with you. That happens right after this matchup. It will be,
Ronnie versus Carlo Biado.
which is scheduled for 6 p.m. But because of the match between Livan Corteza and Jeffrey Ignacio, that was really a very tactical matchup. We've gone a little overtime. That went to rack 9.
At eto, safe to say na wala tayong dinner for tonight.
Well, we'll see, We can actually advance order the longanisa already.
Ayun, pwede nga, no? Mabilisan na lang kainan.
Yeah. Now we'll be fine. Probably done by around 8:30, which still gives you enough time. That's the maximum already.
Ayun, from DP Del, sir, hindi gumagana ang safe to say sa the GOAT.
No, but he's safe to say, what do you do? Livan Corteza, he did this to Anton Raga, and he did this to Django. So he hit three pros today.
Except for the man right there.
Yeah. Did you hit Jericho? I think you hit Jericho too.
Kanina?
Yeah, did you? When Efren won rack 3?
Parang
Yeah,
ganyan,
you hit
no?
Jericho too, right? Wow.
So Efren Bata Reyes for the break.
For the hill.
For the
Breaking. Yeah,
hill.
breaking for the hill.
And this break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
5 ball goes down. Cue ball stays up. Shot on the 1 here for Efren. He's got an issue with the 6 and the 12 together. But that's the only one I see so far. It could pose a problem. Getting from the 1 to the 2, he can actually solve everything if he makes this 1 into the side. But he does not.
And sell out the 1.
Yeah, now Jericho has the opportunity now to put the 1 into the side and address the 6-12 cluster. Yeah, that's what he's looking at right now, because the 1 does not have a pocket down here.
Talagang tinatanaw niya.
Yeah, but he's now going to play safe.
So this is going to be respotted, I think.
Yeah, because the spot has nothing on it right now.
No, but he's going to kick at this.
Oh,
A one-rail
interesting.
kick.
Interesting
One-rail
also,
kick.
the speed was also interesting because...
It's going to be a foul, is it?
Mm-hmm. I think in rotation, you actually don't have to hit a rail after you make contact. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course.
Kita pa rin tong uno, no? Konti.
Yes. the hide that Efren's going to do here. Well, it's behind the 2. I thought he was going to hide it behind the 9 and put the 1 ball behind the 3.
Yeah.
That's going to be respotted.
Walang alinlangan. Talagang pinarespat na kaagad.
So there's a 1-6 combination and a 1-10 combination. Efren's the only one with points here in rack number 5.
Yep.
By making the 5 ball on the break. So which combination does he try, or is he going to play safe? Went for the 6. Look at the position he gets on the 1. So he's up to 11 now. The real issue now is just getting from the 1 to the 2. 2 has 3 pockets in which it is available. And he still sees enough of the 2.
Yeah, still okay. Di lang niya siguro ginusto yung tumikit yung pato dito sa rail.
Yeah, getting to the 3's become challenged now. He decides to play it safe. Puts the 2 against the 11. Now Jerico doesn't have a shot at this. He's going to try to go behind the 9 ball. Interesting.
Parang di yata kakasya.
Yeah, couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Oba.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Whew. Wow. Pinagkasya talaga yun, ha?
I think the 2 can crawl into the corner pocket.
Pina?
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be his best shot. He's got to take it on. Oh, just played safe. Oh, that's
wow.
Impeccable cue ball control.
Nicely done.
From the magician. Jerico missed it.
Misses the 2.
And now hands Efren a wide open table. No issues available anymore. Efren has the option of respotting this and still shoot it. It appears that he's happy where it is right now. He's going to take the 2 into the side pocket. Bounce up for the 3. Well, actually collided with balls. Didn't need to bounce up anymore.
Yeah. And he held position well for the 3. Wala nang problema dito.
He's going to take the 4 into the other corner pocket. 7 does pass the 13 or the 11. Amazing.
Nicely done.
Efren now to 17. Or to make that 21. to 28. He's going to clean this up. Now here's the key shot, landing on the 9. That's about as best as he can get from that angle. This to get to 44. One ball away from the hill. Efren Reyes now at 4
On
to 1.
the hill. Ayun
On
na
the
nga.
hill.
At ang tanong dito, kung makakahabol pa si Panday, si Jerico Bañares.
Well, Efren's going to use this opportunity to go to the restroom for a bit.
Yun na nga. And of course, we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billiards Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua-V, Mudkicks by V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce a Paddle, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dehadista and Lamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, and Ropa Commercial.
So we still have one more match today. It will be the matchup between Ronnie Alcano
And Carlo.
and Carlo Biado. Both are in the building already, and Ronnie has been watching from the balcony, watching intently as well.
Yeah, that's right. And ito na, kasama natin si Liang Tsunyan. Baka ang lamig-lamig dyan, Sir AJ,
It
kaya
is.
pumunta
It is very cold
ng
downstairs.
restroom si Idol Efren.
Yep, it is very cold down there.
Sobra talaga.
Yeah. As in, you should see the Gary Arago outfit right now.
Yun.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to jump out of a plane.
So we have a question from Tyler Lowridge. What kind of cue is Efren playing with?
That's
not
a custom-made
sure.
run, right?
I think. Well, I need to inspect it later.
You can actually do that right after this match.
Yeah, that's right.
I believe Efren does have his cues custom-made. Unless he is endorsing a certain brand which custom makes it for him. We will find out.
From Humphrey Dumphy.
That's a great name.
Humphrey Dumphy.
We should name one of our players that.
Pwede, kung meron din. Bumabawi na lang sa mata si Panday sa round girl.
Why do you keep doing that
Yeah.
to Jericho? Every
And,
time he's here, you keep saying that Jericho's looking at our round girls.
Siguro, dahil tropa nila tong mga to. Tropa ni Jericho.
Another dry break here for the champ.
And an open shot.
Yeah, but still issues at the table.
Well, kung may balak pa siyang humabol dito, eto na to.
Yeah. But there are issues here. 2 into the corner. Can see the 3 ball, no problem. It's now the 4 ball that's the problem, getting from the 3 to the 4. Yeah, now he's stopped. So it looks like he's going to try to just work with a very small hole to get to that 4, 6, 9 cluster. There
Wow.
he did. Yeah, he went through it.
Nicely done.
Wow, this is going to be a tough shot going up table now for that corner pocket. Because that 11 is so large suddenly. Unless he uses the 11 to put the 4 into the side, which we've seen happen before anyway. If he does that, he'll actually get good position on the 5. He went for the corner. It wasn't really on. He needed to cheat the pocket. Now Efren can actually make this 4-ball fit.
And the way the rack is looking, mukhang wala ang problema na dito.
Well, yeah.
Naibuka na ni Jerico lahat.
This is the key right here. Can Efren make it fit behind the 6? No problem. Didn't even touch the 6.
And now the 5 to the 6. Ang kailangan natin.
Yeah, that's 3 rails.
Tingnan dito.
3 rails with some traffic issues. Yeah.
Miss.
Well, he was going 3 rails. Well, look at the result he gets, though.
Still okay.
Good contact again by Jerico. Sells out the 5, though. But may have taken position away to get to the 6. He's going to draw this back. Oh,
wow.
Went forward with it. Interesting.
Wow.
Look at how he avoided all the traffic.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, that deserves applause.
That is ridiculous.
That really deserves applause, AJ. That was just a gutsy
Wala
shot.
nang tinamaan.
Yeah.
Tapos perfect pa yung speed.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why he's the greatest.
That is right. Tsaka isipin mo na ano na siya, past his prime na, no?
I'm not quite sure about even past his prime. Looks like he's just getting better at 65.
Wow.
You know, some people just continue to do well despite the number of years they've been on the planet.
Yeah, that is right.
I mean, George Ong is one living example of that. And the Yoda Mananabas, same thing. Light years away.
Light years away.
Yeah, Efren's double clutched on this 7-ball. Went for the corner. Wow.
That.
Looked like he was going side all the way, but then went corner. However, his prep now to the 5-ball is going to be interesting. Or to the 9-ball, rather, is going to be interesting.
Lahat ng tinitira niya nasa gitna ng bulsa talaga.
Look at this. He just manufactured the 9-ball.
Yeah.
He's going to drop in. He's going to see the 10 automatically.
Alam mo yung
the 39.
Yung sinasabi mong masarap magpaturo pero hindi ko alam kung kaya mong intindihin, di ba?
Sometimes it's just
Pag
gut
nakikita
feel
mo
for him. Oh, Efren's
still
still
okay.
close to the 11 though.
He's still okay.
It's at 49.
He can do this.
He's taking it into the side.
No,
look at Jericho's smile though. Right after that, Efren Reyes just blitzed the kid. Woof. And he is on to the semifinals. 5-1 trashing. And I guess this is one of the losses that Jericho is going to be actually happy about because he learned so much from the maestro, from the magician himself.
And we shall see Efren Bata Reyes again tomorrow.
Yeah, for the semifinals. Now the question is, who will be going up against the magician in that semifinal match? Will it be Ronnie Elcano or will it be Carlo Biado? The answer happens when we return. But again, congratulations to Efren Reyes through to the semifinals of the Sharks Rotation Showdown. We'll be right back.